Oscar Wilde once wrote, "There is only one thing in the world worse than being talked about, and that is not being talked about." And it looks like now the Duke and Duchess of hypocrisy, Harry and Meghan Markle, may be about to prove him right. Last week, they were supposedly photographed on the small island of Canouan in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That is their second luxurious vacation in only a month, after they spent a couple of days at a coastal resort in Portugal. Why did they take this little trip when they clearly hate each other? Well, probably to get headlines for themselves, but unfortunately, their little plan didn't work. The press barely even noticed. It is nothing like back in August 2019 when Fleet Street basically had a heart attack over the hypocrisy of Harry going all around Europe without a care in the world, while at the same time yelling fire about the climate crisis. But this time it was basically just a meh and a shrug. So, what on earth is going on with the Montecito malcontents? Well, on Friday, new polling was revealed showing that Americans are not such big fans of Meghan anymore. Her support in the US has definitely plummeted. We can just add that to the long list of signs that Meghan and Harry's careers are done. Now, supposedly, Meghan's about to launch some website, but we haven't seen what the website's actually going to be yet, and the Meghan Instagram account is still non existent. So, even though we keep hearing that Meghan and Harry are on the brink of something amazing, that they're going to reinvent themselves, so far there's no sign of that being true. I guess that's why they have to take all these luxury vacations. Maybe it's not work that's making them so tired, it's all their failures. Anyway, let's look at the numbers, brought to us via YouGov US and reported by Newsweek. The latest data shows that over the months of July, August, and September, Meghan's popularity fell a full 7 points. In May and June and July, 40% of Americans surveyed held a positive view of the fake Duchess, and 23% reported holding a negative view, resulting in an overall positive 17 net position. Now, the latest data has Meghan liked by only 32% of respondents and disliked by 22%. So that results in a net approval rating of only 10. Harry, on the other hand, was still basically the same. His net figure is 24 in both quarters. Now, the thing we need to understand here is what these numbers represent. Remember how earlier this month we didn't really hear anything from Meghan? Well, she was trying to rehab her image, but clearly it didn't work. Her favorability is taking a big hit right as she is increasing her public visibility. In the first part of the year, Meghan was mostly laying low, and then as summer rolled around, we saw a real shift. In August, Meghan posed with the celebrated poet Cleo Wade and her hairdresser Katie Lee for her first selfie we have seen in years. She was seen going out to eat lunch at a restaurant, she was photographed celebrating her birthday with Harry, and it was also reported that Meghan and Harry were planning to adapt the best-selling novel Meet Me at the Lake for Netflix. And then in September, it looked like they figured they'd been spending too much time apart, so they decided to go out as a couple once again. They went to Beyonce's Renaissance tour, and then Meghan returned on her own for a second night only a few days later. And then, of course, came Invictus. Now, at first, we thought Meghan wasn't going to show, but later on, of course, she managed to come and try to hog the spotlight for herself, very predictable. She apologized for being a little late to the party. But anyway, it looked like their double act was back on. Meghan and Harry did their best to steal the attention away from the competitors. We heard all about what Meghan was wearing, and aides revealed that Meghan has not traveled with a hairstylist or makeup artist, opting instead to do it herself. Oh, what a brave woman. And then right after that, of course, was the Kevin Costner's 1805 event, where they basically gate crashed and then tried to steal the microphone but failed. And then they did that weird thing where it looked like Harry just pushed ahead so that he could be the one to give Kevin Costner an award. Over the past several weeks, we have certainly seen a lot more of Meghan and Harry together than we have all year. So what was the end result of this massive Sussex push? Well, what these new YouGov numbers really show us is that all this effort, all those days of putting on her own makeup, have only had an adverse effect on Meghan's favorability. Well, it looks like the fake Duchess just can't catch a break. And what does it tell us? That Harry's popularity has not taken a similar hit. Now, some people would say this proves that misogyny is still alive and well, but I would say not quite. For everything Harry has done against his own family, at the end of the day, I think he's probably still a pretty nice guy. Meghan, on the other hand, no, absolutely not. According to everybody who has ever gotten close with her, behind the scenes, she's even worse than she comes across in public. As hard as she may try, Meghan cannot hide her true character, and her true character is that of an evil narcissist. But even so, over the summer, we kept hearing about that brand Meghan was about to take off. There were so many reports suggesting that something big and exciting was happening in Montecito when we were about to find out about it. In August, an insider spoke with Page Six, saying Meghan and the team are working hard. I think it will be surprising. It won't be what everybody is expecting it to be. It will feel familiar to who Meghan is. And then, in early September, the Telegraph's Victoria Ward reported Meghan is preparing to launch a major new commercial venture. We've heard rumors aplenty that it's going to be Meghan's version of Goop, which very few people could deny would be right up her alley. It's not Goop, but it's something that is genuine to who she is, according to the insider. Well, Meghan has always had more than enough ideas. Of course, the ideas are never very good, but that doesn't stop her from trying to execute them. And it seemed like we were about to see her dream project come to fruition. But so far, nada, zilch. So far, we still have no idea what this new project of Meghan's is all about. And we've got to know that all of this applies just as equally to Harry. His career prospects are certainly not any better. Now, Meghan's website may still be a mystery, but what exactly does Harry have planned? We've heard rumors that he may be considering writing another book, with renowned biographer Andrew Lowney telling the Daily Beast earlier this month that both Harry and Meghan have more books coming. So maybe Harry is going to make a documentary about Africa too. We've also heard that rumor. But we have our doubts that an Africa documentary is really going to turn things around for the two of them. We are coming very close to the 1-year mark since the docu-series Harry and Meghan launched on Netflix. We still have not forgotten or forgiven Meghan for that mock curtsy. But anyway, at this point, Brand Sussex is not looking very promising. Their $20 million deal with Spotify is gone forever, and reportedly it was Netflix who paid the $4.75 million for the rights for Meet Me at the Lake for them to produce, but they don't have any other confirmed projects in the works. And of course, they were ignored by Emmy voters. One thing Meghan still has is ambition. Now, how much is ambition worth when you don't have any talent? Who knows? So, in the next few weeks and months, we're really gonna see, can Meghan turn things around or not? And you, what do you think about them? Please tell me your opinion below in the comments. Don't be afraid to like and share my video with anybody else who would enjoy it anytime you want. And please subscribe to Kate Middleton and the Queen channel to get more updates in the future. Thank you so much for watching, have a lovely day, and I'll be back to see you in the next videos.